Let us be clear, this is not a time to grow comfortable. It is a time to recommit to humility, to service, and to performance.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness is starting his third term as Jamaica's leader, and there's a mix of hope and scrutiny about whether he will deliver on his promises. His administration's focus for this term is on succession and renewal to ensure that the government can effectively deliver real results for the Jamaican people. While supporters point to his government's track record of economic stability and infrastructure development, critics argue that the pace of progress is too slow and that many of his key pledges remain unfulfilled. One of the most talked about promises has been the national minimum wage. While the original goal was to raise it to 30,000
an announcement. It's really two announcements in one. One is that Jamaica is going to move towards what is called a living wage. And secondly, we are going to increase the minimum wage from 16,000 that it is now to 18,500 in our next budget. Now, for some people, it sounds like a big thing, and others may be a little bit concerned. Why? How me I go pay me helper? How me I go pay me gardener? But helpers and gardeners are very happy. Bartenders and people who work close to the minimum wage level, they are very happy.
The government has implemented smaller, more gradual increases. The national minimum wage was recently raised TO*16,000 per week, effective June 1st, 2025. This incremental approach is viewed by the government as a way to keep pace with inflation and support the working poor without causing economic disruption. However, for many Jamaicans, this figure is a far cry from the symbolic $30,000 they were promised. Beyond wages, the government has reported significant progress in other areas, such as crime reduction. Official statistics from the Jamaica Constabulary Force show a 43% drop in homicides so far in 2025, which authorities attribute to more firearm seizures and better coordinated security efforts.
Well, let me tell all the gang members who are licking their lips, looking on at big fat contracts to come, none of that will happen here.
Come on, why we love you like
I want to say it loud and clear. We have already started to work with the JDF and the JCF. This will be a military camp if it has to be.
The JCF today is far more equipped and different. And it's a different JCF. It's one database of criminals. One database. And we will find you wherever you go.
Additionally, the government has announced ambitious plans to address housing and infrastructure. It aims to deliver 43,000 new housing units and is undertaking major projects, including the $67.5 billion Western Resilience Water Project, the largest single investment in the country's water infrastructure. Other projects include the Montego Bay Perimeter Road and the modernization of both the Sangster and Norman Manley International Airports.
So I'm standing in the riverbed of the Montego River, and behind me is a very impressive structure. The columns that hold up the bridge are 30 meters high. The span of the bridge itself would be 180 meters in length, connecting the roadway in that direction to the roadway here. This is the largest and longest 4-lane bridge in Jamaica at this moment. And I'm certain that as we build out the infrastructure in Jamaica, we're going to be building far more impressive structures than these. The magnificent structure that is here, it's not just to look at it for its visual appeal. This structure is going to enable the easy movement of traffic in and around Montego Bay. So when we build infrastructure, yes, it is impressive, yes, it looks good, but the real purpose of the infrastructure is to improve quality of life. And one of the challenges we have with quality of life in Montego Bay is the number of hours of our lives that we spend stuck in traffic. And this kind of investment will ensure that traffic moves. It is important to note that 10 years ago, 6 years ago, we didn't have as many cars as we have now. We have literally almost doubled the number of cars on our roads over the last 6 to 8 years. At some point in time, we have to figure out how we control the number of cars, but we have these numbers of cars now, and so we have to improve the road network to ensure that the cars have economic value and not just sitting in traffic, burning gas and wasting time. So these investments are about improving Jamaica's productivity overall. But they are impressive in and of themselves.
Why Montego Bay Airport look like Upper Ferrin? So why Montego Bay Airport literally look better than Toronto Pearson Airport? Like the people them gonna beat me for that, but Montego Bay Airport is a top tier airport when it come on to the party here. Like looks so nice. The airport are going with a bag of things that me not tell no lie. The place clean, customer service great. Like the place is just so chef's kiss 10 out of 10. Like whoever do this, I'm proud of you.
Despite these reported successes, many Jamaicans remain skeptical. A low voter turnout of less than 40% in the recent election has been seen as a sign of public frustration. The government's challenge now is to not only outline grand visions, but to translate these promises into tangible, everyday realities for citizens, from improved paychecks to safer communities and better services. As Holness begins a third term, his legacy will be defined by his ability to show measurable results that restore public faith in their government.
The Prime Minister of Jamaica proposed minimum wage will be increased over the next few years to $32,000. So that means a 100% increase will be made over the next few years. So at the rate of how things going right now, how much will be a pound of rice? The cost for a pound of rice over the next few years? How much will the cost of living be over the next few years? How much? And when I talk about, we never are going on a bag of things, because we don't see the game and we already see what I try to say. You see me? While the cost of things are skyrocket, the man them said the wages are going to take time grow over the next few years. The next few years, how much year? 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year, 10 year. The next 100 years. I don't know what is few. Because sometimes the man them say, yo, a few $100 million will be allocated, or a few $1 billion was allocated towards this program or that development. First of all, where the money come from? And the people have money who decide, say, yo, we're not going to negotiate the lowest wage, which is minimum. Minimum mean the lowest. We don't not get it. But who get it, get it. Big up the people them and tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Remember, I'm not a PNP supporter, not because you hear me talk about JLP. I want to say big up on Jonas and big up Mark Bolin, because them doing a successful job. Well done. Well done, Mr. Politician, man. You done a wonderful job developing the country demolition plan. How the song go? Well done. People say well done in the comment section if you think the politician them doing a good job in Jamaica. Whatever. We're outside, free not dumb. Remember, 2 days to election, we not drink no rum, we there wait on God for come. Them take the shackles and chains on my feet and them put it on my brain and them call it emancipation.
It's the land of my birth. I say this is Jamaica, my Jamaica, the land of my birth. I will never leave her shores. I will never run away. I will always believe in the black, the green, the gold, I say. All nations need to have their trials. We must face the test of time. That our people, they are strong.
Fresh drop.
Some people say we are poor. But the progress you make, my friend, is not always how rich you are. I said, this is the land of my birth. I say, this is the land of my birth.